Hi, I'm Tracy Radley and welcome to Transmission Tuesday Light Language Healing Activation, helping you on your ascension journey. Thank you to the community that's been with me for a while, and for those that have subscribed recently. It's really lovely to have you here. Building our own little ascension team. It's wonderful, and thank you for the comments that I've been receiving both below this channel and the emails I've received direct saying how these videos are helping you on your own personal journey. It's really much appreciated. Without you, I wouldn't have a channel, so thank you for being there with me on my journey. I'm coming to you again from my hometown in South Australia this week. Again, because it was nice feedback last week, I'm doing it in the gardens and I've got no one else around so I can do it, just the birds joining me. This week we've got some more intense shifting energy, which we're constantly shifting, but we do have a total lunar eclipse happening around the 20th, 21st of this month, wherever it lines up for you on the part of the world that you're in, which is generally about closing chapters and making way for the new to come in. So we had one last week, a lunar eclipse, solar eclipse. So for that energy, it's definitely a different feeling from that week leading up to that, as it has been in this week leading up to this new one that's coming through. I've certainly felt the difference with the solar eclipse. It was a lot of physical purging, a lot of other shifts taking place with other planets moving, not much physical movement forward in actions for me. It was more just purging physically, mentally, emotionally, my own, plus doing some stuff for the collective and galactic stuff as well. But this last week it's been more, now it's past, it's in action phase. Get these chapters of my life closed that need to close. The doorways have opened for me to actually take those steps now, which weren't open before. So I've been, fast track doing a lot of things, closing things down here in Australia so I can move on to my next location, wherever that's going to be, wherever my home base is going to be set up. But it's all in the works and it's unfolding day by day. So if you're not sure what's happening in your life or where you're heading, just know that your higher self does. You just have to learn to trust and surrender that it's leading you to where you need to be, and where that is so much better than what your brain can logically comprehend at this moment. Hence the trust and surrender that your higher self knows best. So do your best to try and catch yourself when you're seeing yourself play out those controlling programs, the need to know when, where and how. At your core, there's an action, or there's a process, there's a shift that needs to take place. Sometimes there's resistance, most of the times there's resistance because our brain and our old programs kick in, but just hang in there. The first thing you need to do is identify it and then slowly allow yourself to move through the process. You will do it naturally anyway. All you have to do is your best to keep out of the way. The best to allow yourself to feel the emotions and release them. Speak up when you feel that inner burning to speak up, but obviously you have to do that from a place of truth and clarity, not to harm anyone else, but to, speak from your heart, regardless of the outcome. So this all takes practice. It pushes us out of our comfort zones, but just go with the flow wherever it is for you. I'll bring through this transmission now to help us close down those chapters we're needing to close down now, so we can step into another new phase when this eclipse comes, like I said, around the 20th, 21st, depending on what part of the world you are. So those new to light language, what I'm doing is I'm speaking direct to your heart and soul, so your brain does not comprehend this. It is not meant to. Simply surrender and allow the vibrations to hit with heart, hit with soul, move those cellular memories, reactivate and reshuffle your DNA, reconnect and rewire your neuro pathways in your brain so that you can move into your next phase easier. This is multidimensional work. It's not just on the physical or just on the auras. It's everywhere. It's past, present, future, all aspects of yourself across time, space, dimensions, and realities. So if you want to close your eyes and open your heart, I'll bring this one through for you. Sita tutaka mikito taskina tutaka skimikita takaskanto dasa lekanta. Halayata tatako sansa mikito sala kashkanito tasensi. Hiwalaskado dado na neotato asela wale ale. Tiranaya skade. Shialaya huaya. Shialaya huaya. mashkia neota siala walikito saneke hialola skuratante tota sansahilala seso samaka masusalake otato naskere tane sheala mio saluate tota skante tota salukaskeni titi tota santa te sunsa eola aole o a eola heola Helala, selola, sinica tota kenese, mesosa luca sente tota sansaleketo, ta oteta da ansansa eskuna sansaleke, mesosa samakashke tota sansaleketo ta, nahusa la casquere, mesosa la cascore, salola sunsasleke, mesosa lo cascore, en casu la sansalocashon chanche, salole sonse. Meso saluka, salola sonsa, sa sosalake, seloka sonse, selola sonsa, salola sonse, selola sonsa, salola sonse, seota su mayan salake tota sunta tu sansalaka sente, hehola sansaloka santa shante susamaka sula sante shuna, nahu saluan san seloka sunsale, selolase. Celulasa, masusa, salula, salula, siuta, sunsalake, shanta, hulala, hehula, sansalake, sanse, celula, sansa, salula, sanse, sehulala, saluka, sula, sansalake, shanta, shelula, sansalaka, sante, shanta, hawa, lola, sansalaka, santa, shane, santa, Miesu salaka sunsu, celula sunsu, kelula sunsa, sehula husan samaka shanta shula, mio santa, selu kanta, seluka santa, sheata sunteo santa, halola sansalaka sanse sele, mesu salaya, salula sanse, seluka sanse, seluka hula sansalaka shentia sansa, Huhalala sansalaka sansalamaka shetituta sansamaketota masusa make shuntaya sansalake unta salamase selake shuntaya salamikota mahusa sansalake tunta shantaya sansalaka tanta salamakahanakanaha. Okay. This week's transmissions for you. If you have any feedback, pop it in the comments below. If you're watching this from the Higher Self channel, please come to my channel Tracy Radley on YouTube and place any comments there. If you align with this video and this type of work, you can subscribe to my channel, and there's over 100 videos there that you can go through with different transmissions and guidance as I've been told to share it. What else is there? I'll add a link again to the 55-minute full-length language video, so you can get information about that if you're interested in a full session that you can play on demand. In the link below. What else was there? Okay, I'm just getting told to tell you that just remember the ascension process is affecting everything: body, mind, soul, spiritual. It's like physical, mental, emotional. So you've got to be able to nurture all of them. Obviously, at some points there's one area that would be more prominent than another, like maybe it's the emotions that are coming up stronger, but you've got to still remember to nurture all aspects of you. Being mindful of what you eat. When I say mindful, it's like eating what your body's asking for. Being aware if you're doing emotional eating, catch yourself and find another way to process it. That's an old coping mechanism. You know, do some physical exercise, and it doesn't mean it has to be full-on intense gym stuff. A walk is fine. Just do something to keep the body moving, because it's actually shifting your energy. When you do those movements, it's helping you clear your chakras, it's helping you clear your auras just by doing this. And when you do it in nature, you can also get that extra boost of energy just by being in the fresh air, like I'm doing now, which is just sitting outside. You know, you've got to do mentally the self-love reinforcements, you know, always trying to look at things from a new perspective, a higher perspective. What am I learning from this? Take away the blame to other people and taking the blame off yourself. Showing compassion for others, but showing compassion for yourself. We are perfect in every moment, and that also includes being imperfectly perfect. You know, we only know what we know at any given point in time, and that's all we can act on, that's all we can speak on, that's all we can do until we shift our awareness. So just bear that in mind. You've got to love yourself through this process, the highs and the lows, the what appears to be when you're absolutely brilliant and shining, and when your darker side comes out for you to look at. You've got to love yourself through all of it, okay? There's no exception. This is a totality of you, and we're constantly shifting. So we are perfect at every moment because this is all we know how to do in each of these moments. Sometimes there's things we're aware of that we know we need to shift consciously. However, if our subconscious levels are not ready to do it yet, so be it. We just have to be gentle and nurturing until they're ready to release, because you know what, we can't force these things to happen. We're ready when we're ready, and sometimes it's out of our conscious control, even though it's frustrating at times, because I know I'm there with you. There's things I know I need to shift, and I can do it from that conscious level as much as I can. You know, I can work multidimensionally on myself, but there's still things that don't shift as fast as I like, because I know obviously there's deeper levels and more things attached to it that I'm not ready to let go of yet. So we do this in our own time. There is no rush in this ascension process. It's about us. It's our own individual journey. There's no race. There's no comparison. We just do what we do, love ourselves through the process. That was a really strong message. I'm feeling that really strong in my heart. So there's a few of you out there that really need that reminder to keep present in, you are perfect just now. It will unfold. The journey is all about unfolding. There is no end to this. It's continual. We're going to continually evolve. We're going to continually push ourselves past our own boundaries, and we need to. We have to move past these limitations. If we don't get our challenges, if we don't get our triggers to look at ourselves, we stay stuck, we stay small, and that's not what we came here to be. If you're watching this channel, you're a leader. You're here to shine. You're here to shine and lead the way in your own community, whether it's just your family, it's your workplace. But every shift that you make is assisting the collective to shift those old programs, to shift those old paradigms which have been breaking away. So each of us have a role in this. Our roles are all different, but in the end, it is all the same. We're all here to love, shine, expand, and create the unity that we actually are, but help to bring it in through this physical form, okay? If you, let's see, what else is there? If you want some one-on-one mentoring and you connect with my work, you can send me an email. The link's below. I do private mentoring, but like I said, because most of you know that have been watching me for a while, I move a lot. So again, this week I'm on the move again to another location. On the weekend I was in another location. Like, I'm not still that long. I obviously can't work with a heap of people, and I don't want to work with a heap of people because my work is galactic. My work is my path, and working one-on-one with people comes into that, as you know, as it allows time, as I have the time to do that, and I'm guided to do it. So it's not 24/7 that I'm with people. That's not my aim, because I'm working on these other levels more than I'm working one-on-one with people. I'm making these videos to share it with you, to help you get on with your path easier, to help you get that confidence to take that next step, or that next step might actually be just be at peace where you are, because right now you need to be still and learn and grow, so you have the foundation there to go to that next stage, because you can't race ahead if you don't have your foundation set up. So if you need help with that, you can contact me. If you connect with these videos and you have like-minded friends, please pass them on if you think they may connect with it, because it's also going to bring shifts to them, and we can expand our community a little bit more. Okay, I'll be coming to you next week from another location within Australia. So I'll talk to you then. Have a great week. Much love.